Alright guys, welcome back to Help Educate Me. Today we're talking again about the carnivore diet. We have reached a 2-week milestone. We're 14 days into this and got some surprises that have basically happened. Surprised myself even, and it's kind of cool how all this is going. Love the all meat access. It's been absolutely kind of refreshing, and I don't know if I will get tired of it or not, but so far so good. And it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's been really easy for me because, like I said in other videos, that I don't have any issues with just eating meat, and a lot of people have issues with just eating one thing. But if you can get past that and you can change these things up, I mean, between the amount of eggs you can eat, all the different meats and cheeses you can eat, you don't really get stuck in that same rut. So my understanding of that is pretty good. Like tonight, Mother's Day, so I'm making a whole chicken and making it on the grill. Half of it's going to go to her, half of it's going to go to me. She's not on the carnivore diet, I am. I'm making her pasta and broccoli and carrots and sauteing all that together for her, chopping up all the breasts, and I'm taking the legs and the thighs and the wings. So it's actually great. And just one of those things, you know, you kind of get into something not knowing what you're going to get into, and as time progresses, it's actually gone pretty well. I haven't had any issues with the flu or having to go to the toilet a lot in the last 4 days. It's been kind of great. So, you know, let's talk about a little bit about the entire 14-day journey. So I've been tracking all my weight. I've been tracking my blood pressure. And so we get into day one. I was 242 pounds. My blood pressure was 162/95. So that was a little bit high and a little bit of a concern. But you know what? I didn't start off with great, stressing exercises. I just went into this very easy. I was just walking a mile and a half every day. So that way I didn't stress out anything too bad, and I can get myself back into shape and understanding what my bodies can take and can do. So day 3, I was at 241 pounds. So I lost 1 pound in 3 days. It's not really a big deal to get discouraged about that because, it's early on in the diet. You can't expect to lose it all in one time. Blood pressure on day 3 was 155/94. Went down just a little bit. Still high. Still in an area of concern, as the doctors say. So day 5, we had a little bit of a change. We had 239 pounds. So I lost 3 pounds, which is kind of cool. It's probably because of all the times I had to run to the bathroom. But you know what? That's what reason why we're doing this. We're expecting change. We're expecting our bodies to change, and we have to go through some of those trials and tribulations. So bear with some things and understand your body, and life will get easier. I really, really promise. It's really, really exciting the way this thing's going. Blood pressure on day 3 or day 5 was 150/91. So it's actually gone down and gone to where it's kind of getting close to normal. It's still high. I mean, 150/91 is still high. It's still in that hypertension range. So, but it's going down. Probably after I get done with all this, I'll probably have some blood work done and to see where all my numbers are. I didn't do it when I started because I don't know why. I didn't because I didn't want to go in and take all those tests. So, all right, day 10. We're at 230 pounds, and my blood pressure is at 139/82. So we're pretty damn close to back to normal. And day 10, which is pretty awesome. And you know, I'm not getting the super tired that I was that comes with that high blood pressure. If anybody knows, if anybody's ever been on high blood pressure pills and all that kind of stuff, you get really tired, and it's easy to get into the depression states and not understand why. You sleep a lot, and that's where I was getting to, and that's the reason why I started this diet, because I had to change something. Recently retired, and I needed something to do because I was doing absolutely nothing. And if you do nothing, you just go into these states, and it's really not worth it. So here we are, day 14. This is what we're talking about. So day 14, 224 pounds. 224. That's awesome. I mean, that's a ton. I mean, I can't even believe that I've lost, you know, 15 pounds, 16 pounds in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 16 pounds in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's absolutely crazy. My body's starting to show it. It's really kind of cool, but like I said, I'm gonna wait till day 30, and then I will show you guys a live video of me taking off my shirt and showing you the differences between day 1 and day 30. I am taking pictures of myself along the way, you know, front view, side view, so I can kind of see the differences and see if that's actually happening. It is. It's really kind of cool. So day 14, blood pressures. 139/81. That's awesome. You know, I can't ask for anything more than that. If I go any further, hopefully it stays right around that point, and we can keep moving forward. But so the other part about this video I wanted to get into, it's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to talk a little bit about you know, food costs, what it cost me to get into this, what it's costing me to stay in this, and how it's working for me. So everybody always says that, well, geez, you're going to eat meat all the time, that's going to cost you 10 times as much money. Well, it really doesn't. It's if you average it out and you buy all the junk food and all the chips and all the crap that I was eating, you know, I would eat a bag of chips every 2 days and a thing of dip. You know, I'd eat that late at night, and I know you're all saying it's, Doug, well, you're an idiot, you shouldn't be eating late at night. Well, I understand that, but on this diet, I can eat whenever the hell I want, and I can eat basically how much ever I want, as long as you eat till you're full and then stop. And that's what this diet's about. You eat fat, eat meat, and your body reacts to it and works phenomenally. So day 1, I went out and I spent what I go by, I spent money on all the great essentials, so salts, tallows, ghee, grass-fed butter, potassium pills, magnesium pills, 4 dozen eggs, 4 pounds of hamburger, pork chops, chicken thighs, chicken wings, a couple of ribeye steaks, all bought at Walmart. I spent $187.32, so that was my first day buy, and that lasted me the first 5 days. So if you break that down, you know, basically you're sitting at a little over 40 bucks a day, a little under 40 bucks a day for 5 days. And then everybody says that that's really expensive. Well, you gotta remember, I bought all that extra stuff. So I bought all the ghee, the butter, all the tallow. So the tallow and the ghee and the butter, I mean, that alone was 50 bucks. So, you know, if I get rid of that, I'm down to 137. And you divide that by 5, so 130, let's see, we're looking at 15, 16, 20 bucks, 25 bucks a day, basically, which is pretty good, I think. I mean, I was eating out every day, almost 5 times a week, we'd go out to eat, so that's horrible. I know that. And I get that. So, understanding from where we were to where we are, I'm actually saving money. Now, if somebody was at home doing all this stuff, growing all their own food and doing everything, it may not be as cheap, but there are ways to make it cheaper. All right, week 2, I went to Sam's. And that's when I started buying what I needed to buy in bulk. So I bought myself a rib loin, which is prime rib or ribeye. I bought the whole loin, a 15.5 pound loin. Then I bought a New York strip loin. So basically I bought that whole loin, and I bought a pork loin. So the pork loin was 12 bucks. The strip loin was $134, and the ribeye loin was $188. All in total, it's $364.17. So, but for that, what I get, they're all 1¼ inch steaks on the New Yorks. They're all anywhere between 12 and 14 ounces. So instead of buying the individual steaks at Walmart or anywhere else, you can basically get $1.50 off your poundage by cutting your own. And then I get to get the thickness I want. So you're going to save a little bit of money that way. So I got 20 ribeye steaks, I got 19 New York strips, and then I got 22 pork loins, all an inch thick. So that's 8.25. That's $8.25 per steak, or for 2 chops. And that's awesome. That's for your dinner. So, you know, usually lunch, because I don't eat breakfast, so I wake up and work till about 10:30, 11, and then around noon I'll eat. Anywhere between 11 and noon I will eat. Usually I'll have 4 or 5 eggs and either bacon or sausage with that. And it's been great. It's been phenomenal. I mean, I can't tell you how good I feel. It's an amazing thing. I've done this before a long time ago when I quit drinking. I quit drinking over 25 years ago. And when that happened, you know, I lost a lot of water weight and beer weight and all that kind of stuff. I was up to like 252 pounds, so I was really fat. And then I got down to about 175, which was way too thin for me. I'm 6'2", and 175 at 6'2" is just, it didn't look good. So my goal here is to get myself back down to about 195, 190, in that range, and hopefully put on a little bit of more muscle and get back to the gym just so I feel healthy. But whatever happens because of me eating this diet and how much weight I lose, that's up to the diet. It's really not up to me. So that's the great part about doing this diet, and that's the one thing I love about it. It's not controlling me, I'm controlling it, and I'm actually enjoying it. So again, if you need help doing this, just get on it. And then one of the other things that we do on the side is, because Michelle eats a lot of different foods and different meats, so we went on to Butcher Box and ordered all of our frozen stuff to have in the freezer for the long term and long period stuff. And that works out great because, you know, if I know that she wants something different the next day, I can just pull it out of the freezer, stick it in the fridge, and it's ready to go with my meal. Because my meals are always either steak, chicken wings, pork, or steak. It's the great thing about it. So bacon and sausage are for breakfast, lunch, whatever you call it, and 4 or 5 eggs. Now lately I've been adding a couple of eggs with every one of my dinner meals, which is it's been working out pretty good. A little bit of cheese on them, and just keeps me full all night until, like I said, until noon the next day. So we eat at 7 o'clock, and bam, I don't eat again until noon the next day. Kind of a mini fast, but I'm not hungry. I can go outside and do whatever I want, and I'm not really hungry until, yeah, about 1 o'clock I'll start to get really hungry. But other than that, it's phenomenal. So, but if you guys are interested in Butcher Box, they're phenomenal. You know, you just go online, order it. I think on the first time you order, you get like 30% off or 10% off. You can use our code also. You can get an additional $50 off your first box. So your first box is going to cost you under $100, depending on what you order. You know, I ordered 10 pounds of bacon, and I ordered 5 pounds of hamburger, and I wanted to try a couple of their steaks and a couple of their chickens, so they sent us a couple whole chickens. That was a great deal. So it's not the cheapest in town, but it's very, very easy. So you can just do it once a month like we have it set. So I just try to order 15 to 20 items. So that way we've got miscellaneous pickings throughout the month that I can thaw out. Mainly I order it for the bacon. So I get, now I'm going to order 30 1-pound things of bacon, and that's what I eat for lunch. So that way they're in there. I just pull them out the night before. By the next morning they're thawed out. I just throw the whole package fits perfectly on the skittle, and it works great. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing, how I'm doing it, please make comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I would greatly appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, followed us. I'm doing this for, obviously the channel, which is help educate me. So I'm hopefully educating myself along with y'all by doing this. And that's kind of what I like to do. I like to do things. If there's anything that you want me to try or you want to see, just leave your comments, and we'll give it a shot, and we'll see what we can come up with. Again, I'm going to get through this first 30 days. I'm really new to doing this YouTube stuff, so I'm going to keep grinding at it. Hopefully I keep getting better, and you guys keep tagging along. So thank you so much for following, and we'll see you on the next one.